What's going on, guys? TK Games here, and I'm back with Pokemon Violet. In the last episode, we leveled up Cloyster some, and now he is at the right level, all nice and good. And we go to take on the Fairy Star badge. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'll see you there. Hey, what's going on, guys? TK Games here, and I'm back with Pokemon Violet, and Cloyster is now up to level, and it's time for us to go, to up here, which is all fairy. And being fairy, I think Lucario is the best. It's like due north, right? Pretty much due north. Go. There's Pokemon Center. There we go. Get another Pokemon Center in my thing. Would actually be the top. Maybe them three. I see, you're almost at the 5th base. Hold up inside there is Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far, TK Games. TK Games 13, Cassiopeia. So you've made it as well, Clive. Of course, it's the last base. I wouldn't want to miss out on the action. Clive, I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to the operation. I'm sorry, I was so wary of you at first. Well, that's all water under the bridge. When we're finished with this base, will that be the end of Operation Starfall then? Not quite. We'll still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind last of all. Do we have any leads on how to find them? I'm hoping they'll come out into the open once all the squad bosses have stepped down. I see. We've come so far, only a few more steps left. Don't let me down, either of you. Cassiopeia's hung up. Alright. Thanks to you, TK Games, I've slowly but surely come to understand Team Star. I know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Take care on the base, Master TK Games. Sorry for getting all polite there. Don't know what came over me. Okay. I'll return later when it is time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's Fairy Crew, the Richba squad, led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours. You know, I think he might be here to try to take us on. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? Why not? Splendid. Then let us begin. Very dark. What is the Hadron? Fairy Psychic? Still Flash Cannon. Dang. Lucario hits hard. Well. Actually, the levels were kind of an outstanding performance. However, be aware that the young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hasta la vista. Gentleman guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least, that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so I gotta go let everyone know. Hasta la vista. I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. That base belongs to Team Star's Fairy Crew, the Rakva Squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him, and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead-from-the-back type. He gets his grunts to do all his dirty work for him. But his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry, and he'll march out in the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up, and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe out the Rakva Squad off the map. Okay. I don't have the greatest party, I don't think, but I think I'll be alright. "30 Pokemon, 10 minutes, blah blah blah." finished. Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. Boss of 2 stars, Fairy Crew Ortega. Huh, so you're TK Games. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. That's a cool Pokeball. Was that a luxury ball? I think that was a luxury ball. I promise I'll play nice. So don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. Oh, they're level 50. I think that makes them... Does that make them lower level than... let's go ahead and Trailblaze for speed. I think that makes them lower level than the last T-Star. Wigglytuff. Go ahead and Flash Cannon. Dash Bun. I have no idea who Dash Bun is. Flash Cannon probably will kill anyway. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. Okay. Cannon. Over 50%. Alright, this was an easy battle then. Oopsie. Did you just realize how unmatched you are? You want to give up now, it's the time. Outmatched. You kind of misinterpreted that. I was never outmatched. The last Star Boss was way harder. Look, how could I lose? What the heck? About a year and a half ago. Ah, what the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy, it's called the Starmobile. And I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Char Cadet, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why to make such a remarkable contraception by thine own hand? Genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have zero payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that. What? Mela, cool it, would you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code, for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Charcadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? No, I'll get it done. Melly, wait! You know Melly shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Yeah, fine. Not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with respect it deserves. I am now the boss of all of Team Star. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. And just so you know, you are the worst. Like, the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. Name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and an heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you just met. Well, my answer is the same as everyone else in Team Star. It's because I was being bullied. So the Academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As a former director of the Academy, I believe I am the best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington? About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy, one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all the records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. The student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed to not to take disciplinary action on Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas studies to the students who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad? This was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims after all. I wanted this student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Gala region under the pretext of overseas studies. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing. That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from the position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble, and my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's 'cause, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. Okay. TKGames, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Ortega's star badge? With his boss no longer around, the Rookbach squad is as good as finished. So Ortega was the last. All 5 squad bosses have now been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long now. After that, they should soon be back attending classes at the academy. Nice work out there, TK Games. Zach Live, I hear? Cassiopeia, well done to you too. Thanks. Now about your reward, TK Games. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone, as promised. Oh, that reminds me. I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed. You can go ahead and give TK Games his bonus reward now. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss and have Team Star disband for good. Don't worry. There's no need to search out the true identity of the big boss. Is none other than me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members of the team were my closest friends, and I treasured them more than anything. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give up. So I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. TK Games, I'll be waiting for you at the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood. Then I'll see you both there. So Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible. But with this revelation, I just might have an inkling as to their true identity. It seems we'll find our answers after dark in the Academy's schoolyard. Let's prepare as best we can. I already know who it is. It's the girl who usually gives the items. It has to be. Okay, so now we have a big problem. We have no idea how strong everything is from here on out. I am in level 60 area, so I think I'm alright. I could just run Cloister first. If I run Cloister first, I can always set up. Okay, let's heal. Then we'll check TMs. Check TMs. Start at the bottom. Close combat. Buzz. Beam. Hurricane. Impact. Sludge bomb. Earthquake. Phantom force. Wild charge. Grass pledge. Water pledge. Fire pledge. There's no point. Fire blast. There's no point. Versal ice beam. No point. Earth power. Calm mind. Calm mind on Jolteon. Play rough. Thunderbolt. Flamethrower. Surf. Ice spinner. I already have a better move. Heavy slam. Psychic. Energy ball. Hyper voice. Heat wave. Shadow ball. Why doesn't my guy know that yet? He knows Hex. But wouldn't Shadow Ball be better to have? White War Sphere? Liquidation. Why don't I have liquidation? Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and I'm gonna get some stuff for liquidation, I think. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Please leave a comment in the comment section below, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.